Okay, part two of the Baja Breaker video, going through all the variations throughout the years. Um, the last video ended with 1997, and there would have been a huge drought on Baja Breakers from 1997 till 2004. In 2004, the Redline Club site decided to reintroduce the Baja Breaker, and I was doing a happy dance when I found that out because it was such a long drought without having the Baja Breaker show up. But then it would be a continuous, almost every year they've used the Baja Breaker even up to the day, so that makes me happy. Well, I'll start off with that particular model. Is the Redline Club Real Riders. It's got the Goodyear rubber tires, like the old days. Has a different style rim. It's got the chrome rim, and it's very metallic. I've got a few of these. They're actually not very hard to find. They're actually probably one of the easier variations to find of the Redline Club cars, but I love it. All right, we'll move to the next one. So then we got into the classics. And 2005, Hot Wheels comes out with the Classic Series. These were all number 15, and there's a array of colors. We've got the pink with the flames, blue and white flames. I'm not going to do a rotation. It'll make it a little quicker if I just keep going. Then we had like an ice blue. Then we had a really dark, I think it's, let me see what the color is. Here's the color. Here's a picture of it. You can look at it while I talk about it. It's considered black. But it's got the white and the orange flames, which is really awesome. Then you had the green. The green come out. That's the green. Then you have the red. These are like beautiful. Alright, then we had the orange. And that was the end of the classics. Had 6 of them. They all had the same style wheel. Then, right after the classics, we got into, that was in 2005. In 2006, they had quite a few releases. They came out with the WWE series. This has Triple H on the side of it. It has black 5-spoke wheels on it. It's got the WWE. Nothing on the back, but it's got the Raw on the hood, which is pretty awesome. All blacked out. That's pretty sweet. Alright, and then we went into, there was a Flying Customs series. There was 2 Flying Customs, and then there was 2 Super Chromes. These were all in 2006. Flying Customs, this is the, like a pink with a green and a retro look. Then we had like a copper color, which was kind of bland to me, but anyway, it's still Baja Breaker. Then the Super Chromes came out. Had the chrome with the pink and yellow flames and tampos. Same on both sides. Then we had a gold Super Chrome came out. Had the blue tampos on the side. Alright, and then that would be the end of the Flying Customs and the Super Chromes. Then they came out with a Cent 68 Metal Flake dark blue. Okay, this is the Cent 68. variation. It's pretty cool. It's a little dirty. Then you had the top 40 set, Metal Flake Red, with the orange, yellow tampos on it. Okay. Oh, in the middle of this video, I want to do a shout out to Sick Diecast out there. He showed the a big interest in Baja Breakers and is trying to fill his holes. I think I've just showed him there's a lot of that he's missing. We'll see what we can do about working something out and see if we can't fill some holes for you, buddy. Another guy mentioned a few things about my Baja Breakers was Irv Green. And there's a bunch more of you guys have made comments on them, but those two are the ones that stand out the most, especially Sick Diecast. But I lost my place here. Okay, that would have been the end of 2008. The Cent 68 and the top 40 set came out in 2008. 2009, we have what they call the Heat Fleet. And these Heat Fleets came out in the mainline series. You start off with a purple with the yellow and orange flames. And then you had a red with yellow and white flames with the Hot Wheels logo. Then you got into a satin blue, which came out. It's one of my favorites of that particular release. It's a satin blue with the yellow and reddish orange tampos. Alright, so that was that. And then 2009 rolls around and Hot Wheels comes out with a series called the Slick Ride series. This all came with rear rider tires, and most of the cars that came out in this series in 2010, there was supposed to be a total of 34 cars, and this is number 19. And they were supposed to release this in 2 colors, and they only released it in 1 and finished out the series without doing a second Baja Breaker. This has got the Mickey Thompson logo on the side. Got the Mickey MT tires. It's got Mickey Thompson on the back. And that was the next, and the big Mickey Thompson tampo on the front. They kind of detailed the rack on top and the fog lamps on top. This was the beginning of starting to see this Baja Breaker back in rear riders again. Alright, we're going to try and speed up a little bit here. We have got the Valentine's cars. This one came from Target. This was, I'm pretty sure it was a single. Has the Cupid on the side. Pretty sweet little Baja there, and they colored the top and what have you. That came from Target. Then Walmart released the same Baja Breaker, different color, black. This is one of my I love this one too. You know, it's got a heart on the side with Hot Wheels in the middle. All right, and then we got into a Monster Jam duo pack. Came with a Monster Jam truck and a Baja Breaker. Had the Bounty Hunter decos on it. And this came out with a new style wheel that I'd never seen on a Baja Breaker before, the Bounty Hunter, which is pretty dang awesome. Okay. Alright, and then we had a Desert Race back in 2011, Desert Race 5-pack. You could only get this in a 5-pack. It came out with the Baja on the side, number 85. I don't know what the 85 stands for, but had the dirty brown tires, which is pretty cool. It's a olive green with purple and white, what have you on it. It's pretty bad. Alright, and then we had this, it came out in the Hot Ones series. So we released the Baja Breaker in like a 70s deco paint job. But being in the Hot Ones series, it really didn't belong. But if you're going to bring it back into a series that came out in the 80s, put black walls back on it instead of these 5-spoke. And they're pretty meaties. I mean, they're a wide tire it's on it, and that's pretty cool. And, the decos. And by this time, I haven't been showing the base variation, because that's not a huge thing to me. But Thailand, kind of took over at some point. I lost my place. Okay, so then we had the Hot Ones Weekend Machine 6-pack, exclusive to the set. Alright. Oh, okay, I remember this. Alright, so it's got the big meats on it too. And it's chrome, it's unpainted. So it's kind of like a Zamac, I guess you'd say. Alright, and then we came out with the Hot Wheel Performance. And we had the blue with the Goodyear. Then we had the blue with the Goodyear Redlines, came from Walmart. And then you had the Kmart only, which was the Goodyear and the primer, or the light silver. And then you had the nose art, which came out, was really pretty bad. Came out in that nostalgic series. It looks like a bomber. It's got the big teeth on it and all that good stuff. Bullet holes in the sides. And that's that one. And then you have a couple Muppets. This is the last two that I know of that's come out. The Muppets. This has got Gonzo the Great. And came out with a Real Rider... Redline style tire. Got Gonzo on the hood. It says Gonzo Plumbing. Gonzo Plumbing. That's pretty cool. I didn't ever see it said that. Alright. And the last one that's been released here recently is also the Muppets. This one had Beaker and the Doctor on it. And it's got like a orange line on it with the orange details. Muppet Show. Alright, well, I got two last ones to show, and then looks like I'll get this and get all these Baja Breakers in, and then I want to show some errors and some other crazy variations that were out there. Then we had the color changers. This yellow one turns orange. It's hard to... Well, I'm not going to get into all that. Anyway, the yellow turns orange, and the orange turns yellow. And this one was leaning up against something hot the other day, and it started turning yellow. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for patience on this Baja Breaker video I've been promising. Like I said before, this is my favorite casting of all times. I'm only missing a few. I've got a few errors. I've got quite a few customs that people have made for me. I'll do another video on some of them customs, some of my favorite ones. I won't bore you with all that stuff because I just wanted to go from, beginning to the end, from 1978 to the current release here in 2014. I'm not sure if I've seen it going to come out in another release this year. That would be awesome if it did. But thanks everybody for your time, and enjoy the hobby. Display your cars loose, enjoy them, and I appreciate you tuning in to Paul Wooten WRF Customs channel. Thank you.